Likes and dislikes, haha! Vroom vroom, get it!
GameSpot gave this game a 4.5 out of 10. Oh my. Ever since Jeff Gerstmann was fired for not giving a game a good rating, I never went back to the site. In fact, I never watched the review, but instead read this on Wiki. You'll find out why I laughed later, but for now, let's check in on the story. This game sets the story of a zombie apocalypse, but it does fall short only because they really don't go into detail on it. But wait, if you consider this a survival game as the developers intended, you'd understand. Did you ever watch War of the Worlds? It's kind of the same thing here, where the main story is left behind you. Your job is basically to survive for as long as you can with the character you are. If you die, the story starts again. I really enjoyed the atmosphere of the game. It's not entirely about the story, as you make your own with the character you are. Straight to the plot. Some mad scientists are trying to create an antigen and stop the spread of the zombie disease. So, how's the sound? There's not too much in the sound department when it comes to its music. It kind of fades in when a zombie suddenly appears around a corner, so props there as it does add to the experience. When you swing your weapon, that club thingy-merbobber, your character screams. This can get a bit annoying after a long session. Other than that, when you turn up your speaker, sound comes out. What more can you ask for? On the gameplay. Gameplay is where this game shines and burns. The biggest issue I have with this fucktard is swinging that clunky club. It's slow, like watching ice form. Miss, and you're about 50% going to take a hit from the zombie. The game shines in how you use the gamepad though. I really enjoy it, to be honest. It's a nice piece of hardware and you'll be using it a lot. You'll do things like set weapons by dragging them into different slots. It also contains an alien type zombie detector, which is really cool and kinda eerie at the same time. You'll also activate your flashlight and select different weapons from it. It really shows how the Wii U can shine. Fuck! I can't wait for Zelda or Metroid. Let's move on to fun. Game is very fun and addicting. You'll be trying everything in your power not to die and lose your character you've grown accustomed to. Not to mention, the multiplayer at home with a friend is a good laugh as well. So, is the game distinctive? Fuck yeah it is, especially with these new controls. You'll be hard pressed to find a similar experience. The whole zombie franchise isn't distinctive, but because of this new controller, it gives it a very unique experience, and I do recommend it. And now finally, the graphics. Now, this is considered a next generation system, so I'm going to have to rate it on what it's trying to be. Textures look like shit up close. They do. Polygons are low, and it takes too fucking long to load something sometimes. There are some parts where you're like, that's cool, but you can see they tried to hide all the textures and all this other shit from me again via optical flares. What the fuck? But again, I can see through them. So fuck you guys. Developers can add flares and make a game look cool, but this is like adding optical flares to the Atari game called Combat. See, you can make shit look somewhat good, but to a trained eye like myself, you don't have a fucking chance. So shame on you, Ubisoft. I think that covers everything, guys. This game does deserve a higher rating than what GameSpot gave it. I'm guessing the guys decided not to pay their dues to the guys at GameSpot, so GameSpot retaliated again like the Jeff Gersman incident and gave the game a lower score. Don't trust the fuckers, guys. Anyways, that's what I was laughing at earlier. This is DTR. Fuck knobs, communicate laters, asswipes. Arrgh.